Where we're going with that? Oh, yeah, systems. So I think having a system with your branding is really, really important. And we teach people how to create content. We teach them what to talk about. We teach them how to find what to talk about. And we teach them how to systemize it.
Yeah.
You know, we both systemize our content and it goes out like clockwork. It's the only way you're going to stay consistent with it.
Yeah, exactly right. Because if you have to do it everywhere, and especially when you consider we've got multiple businesses.
Yeah.
And if you have to do that and your own personal brand. So you've got your business brand, your personal brand, and you've got multiple accounts everywhere. You can't do that all on your own consistently. You need help. You need systems in place to get it done. And when I say you can't do it on your own, well, you can. You've just got to prioritize time to do that. So if you spend 4 hours a month, you could schedule your whole content.
You could almost, for 4 hours, you could probably post daily.
Yeah. But then the question comes, I can't create that much content. Where do I get all the content from?
Well,
where do you get all the content from?
me?
Yeah.
Podcast.
That's it, just this. But what do you... okay, so forget pre-podcast.
Yeah.
Pre-legacy media, where did you get your content from?
I used to go to the... So, pre-legacy media, pre-events.
Yeah. You see how much we've just... Because I've just wiped off a whole bunch of your content.
Yeah.
By doing pre-events, pre-legacy media.
So prior to that, I used to put up quotes that used to motivate me. Yeah. I still do that.
Yeah, me too.
You could put up things you tweet. You could put up what you're doing, like where you're at in that point in life, where you're at, whether you're somewhere, whether you're anywhere. You can show people the day-to-day of your life. You can sit down and record. This is sitting down and recording content. You got to understand, this is content. Yeah. This is long-form content. We sit down and we block our time. Did you know what we were going to talk about when we first met this morning? No idea. I didn't know either. We literally were walking back in the door and we started talking about brand and I was like, hey, let's talk about brand. Yeah. And then we sit down here and we talk and we schedule the time and we block it out and we sit here and we talk for 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes more, about a particular topic. This is content creation.
You can do that on your own.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit here and do it with Robbie. I did a post by the time you guys see this, a few weeks back, that was literally different videos and text. And I said the 6 things you need to be successful in construction. And then I'd go through and I just said 6 different things. That video goes for less than 10 seconds and probably took 15 minutes to make. That's just myself. That could have made a single post like that. I want to see what else the cameras you've got on your phones, chances are you've all got a relatively new phone that's less than 3 years old, let's say. If you've got a phone that's less than 3 years old, chances are you've got a pretty good camera on it.
And if you don't, get your life together.
Get your life together. But even, get a GoPro, do something. But the whole thing is, it's like people are hoping that this is, what's the easy way, George? How do I build brands so it's easy?
Document.
Yeah, without a doubt, document your journey.
Yeah, don't just...
People want to see that. You don't have to you don't have to go straight to the private jet before you post photos.
You can if you want.
People with private jets don't post photos. The people without private jets post photos. Just remember that. When we see someone on a private jet, it's not their fucking jet.
I'm scrolling so far down. Everything is podcast or event.
How funny.
Or quotes.
How funny.
But that's... Okay, yeah. So I did this. This was 18 months ago almost. And I created a video of me talking about ChatGPT in its first week of coming out.
I remember that.
Do you know what I mean? And I just went and said, I wasn't an expert. I went and sat in front of the computer. I'd used it and I was like, holy shit, this is massive.
Yeah.
And I went and shared
3-minute
what
video.
I know. Yeah, it was like, dude, not even 3 minutes. I think it was like for 50 seconds.
You can do so much, guys. I filmed myself asking Google the other day. Say, hey, Google, play $1 Million Days on YouTube.
That was sick.
Yeah, it was cool. And it goes, playing $1 Million Days on YouTube. Like that in itself is such a simple post and something I just recorded. It didn't have fancy camera work. You could be going on, if you're a builder or a tradie, you could be on site, give your phone to your employee and say, just take photos of me talking to people.
Also, there's two, so this might help because most people don't understand the concept of content. So content does one of two things. It either entertains people or it educates people, right? And we consume content in 3 forms. We either watch it, read it, or we listen to it. That's the only... So you're either making something that someone's going to watch, read, or listen, and you're either making them feel like they've learned something or making them feel a particular way because it's entertaining. Entertainment gives us feelings. Yeah, watch it. It's funny. It's sad. Whatever, and it makes us feel a certain way, and that's what we get from it. If you tick those, like it's going to be one of those and one of those. It's as simple as that. Can you entertain and educate? Yes,
Absolutely, you can.
you just got to be good.
Yeah. And eventually, let's go back to the business side of things. Eventually, if you're making some good money in your business, invest. Go and employ a media agency to create content for you. Not everything. Eventually, you're going to move off your phone, as in taking photos on your phone, just your phone. You will still do that. You will still do a lot of that type of content. But go and spend 1, 2, 3. You know what? Just go, you know what? I'm going to get a media agency out for the next year. I'm going to invest $15,000. All right, or $24,000 for the year. That's $2,000 a month for someone to come out and create content at your business every couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it's ongoing. Happens like clockwork.
Yep. And people are not doing it because we've already established that. The majority of people are not doing it, not doing it consistently enough for long enough.
No.
So if you're doing it for a whole year, posting almost 3, 4, 5 times a week, guess who's going to get business as a result of that? Guys, I want to make this really clear. The day that this really clicked for me was back in 2016. I won a $3.5 million job through Instagram with zero ad spend, but the cost of entry was I was putting out content.
Yeah.
And people also think, oh, I only have 100 followers. I only have 1,000 followers. I only have 450 followers. It's not about how many followers you have.
Not just that.
One person bought my product, not 450.
Yeah, but not just that. Everyone started somewhere.
They all started with zero.
We're all looking at, no one at one point, like if a famous person jumps on a platform and gets a lot of followers quickly, that person at one point in their life wasn't famous. You think just because they're just starting on Instagram that they're just starting their journey. No, they began their journey a decade ago, doing other stuff, doing other forms of media to build that brand over time. And now that they've got brand equity.
That's right. They've still got the brand and built the brand. They just did it through other platforms.
Yeah, they've got brand
We're
equity.
specifically talking about social media at the moment because that's where consumer attention is. Ultimately, that's where everyone's fucking attention is.
Dude, social media is the game.
It is. And I found a photo that I put up on most of my events just to give people a bit of context. We're social creatures and we seek information. We seek things and interaction with other people. 100 years ago, everyone got their information from newspapers. You didn't know what was happening in the world or society unless you read it in a newspaper. So that's how you got your information. Fast forward 100 years, everyone's getting their information from a phone, from a device.
Isn't it amazing how we're such like herd animals?
Yeah, without a doubt.
In the sense of even just reading about other people's experiences makes us feel connected.
Yeah, we are definitely herd animals. We are sheep.
Dude.
We are sheep. And then there's that black sheep in the family, as everyone will say. There's that black sheep that will lead people from time to time. And look at it from the perspective of COVID, all right? We were told, like especially in Victoria, I don't know what the other states were like, but let's just say all of Australia. We were told, you're not allowed to do this. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Can I have some more, sir? Right? Everyone was under the thumb.
Yeah, followers.
It just showed me how much as a society, we do what we are told. We do not rage against the machine. None of that. Whereas you look at some European countries, right? I think something happened in France the other day. Did you see that? They did something with taxes and the whole country rebelled and all the farmers got their tractors and started spraying manure on Parliament House. It was full on. The whole country stopped, and then they removed that tax because they knew that those 3, 4, 10 days that they weren't operating, the whole country was fucked.
Australia is a very socially compliant country.
Very much so. They just introduced new taxes, land taxes and shit like that.
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing the riots in the street?
No, but you know what? Here's my rebuttal to this. But here's my rebuttal to that.
Yeah.
If you don't like it,
Leave. Go away.
Fucking leave. Like you're in control. You know what I mean? There is no one. You've got one of the best passports in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah.
You can go into any country and they'll accept you. There's nothing holding you here. You're in control. You either stay and live with it and don't be sad, or leave. Choice is yours. Take responsibility.
Yeah. But this still goes to show, though, how you said we're just very compliant country.
Very compliant country.
Very compliant.
Extremely compliant.
How did we get onto that topic?
we were talking about, who knows? But listen, I know what I wanted to ask you.
Good.
The coffee thing. When I was about to sip my coffee, I was about to ask you a question. You remember it?
Oh, yes.
Just then?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you stop coffee?
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
No, of course not.
Come on, we spoke about it in a previous episode.
I know. Coffee's good, man.
And then you messaged me randomly once and said, hey, I've got a quick coffee for 3 days.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, so when are you going to do it?
I'll do it tonight, as of tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Saturday.
No, it's Friday tomorrow.
Big day.
Huh?
Big day, Friday.
I won't fuck around. I won't have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll get to work on Monday. Message me. How's your coffee? How's your coffee less than 3 days?
All right. So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, you can click over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.